조이부터 소름이 돋았어요.
표정이나 액팅들이 너무 좋았어요.
감동 깊게 봤습니다.
We back. K-pop unlock. 99th episode, Koo, us. We're here. We're doing it again. Baby Monster Last Evaluation, episode 3. Where, first one we saw the trio split up and practice getting their song together. They were covering Gone. Yes, and that's Rosé's Gone. And they did a great job. We didn't get to see that until the beginning of the second episode because they put crazy cliffhangers into it, and the same way they put a cliffhanger on episode 2, so we don't get to see their cover of Blackpink, which is their softest song, as it was described. But they're gonna make it their own. Who do we got? We got Rami, we got Asa, we got Chiquita, and Rora, and they're doing good. They were a little more truncated in showing their prep for the show and stuff.
Okay.
But they were killing it. I remember Rora with her raps caught was Lisa in the studio with him?
Lisa's going to be in this one.
Right. Jenny was in the studio with him. Yeah. And Jenny said she complimented Rora on her eye contact, and that was her big thing. She's like, "You guys were amazing, but you need to focus on connecting with the crowd. So I'm going to stare at you guys the whole way through anytime I'm talking."
Someone corrected you because you were wrong in the previous episode about which member was giving the eye contact.
Oh, was I?
But I don't know if you're right now. But someone corrected you.
All right. It's either Rora or Rami, though.
Or Asa, maybe. I don't know.
Think so. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see when they give the performance. They're about to give it. It should be great. And then we're going to watch it through. We'll see the 7 of them together, I imagine. We probably won't get to see them perform together, because that's just what they do. Or didn't you say you thought it might go into a dance training phase?
Yeah, so since Lisa's in this episode, I believe, we're going to see some...
Right. Lisa is lead dancer for Blackpink?
Yeah.
Nice. So we'll see what they bring to the table. Buckle up, grab some cocoa or your favorite beverage, and sit down. And let's get into it. The Last Evaluation, episode 99. Oh, I forgot to mention. 1,000 subscribers. We did it, gang! Thank all of you that are Baby Monster fans and fans of other people for tuning into the channel and watching these reactions. We really appreciate it. Love the support you've been giving us. We're going to keep it coming. We're closing out on 100 episodes. The next episode, we're going to have some exciting stuff. So even if it's not your favorite band, you might want to check it out for a little bit. See what's coming up as our little celebratory thing. Because we like to give a little bit back. But we won't wait too long. But really, you guys were integral to getting it. We jumped from, what were we at, like 880 or 890? Or no, we got up a little bit higher yesterday. But we cleared the gap and then some on the 1,000. So we're very excited. Almost 200,000 hours watching. Clicks. And it was over 9,000 or over 10,000 last I checked. So collectively, over a year of human existence has been spent watching our humble little channel. And gosh darn, do we appreciate it, gang. So let's get into it. Baby Monster Last Evaluation, episode 3. I may be stretching here, Koo, but something tells me these girls are gonna bring it. I don't know. What do you think? Think they're gonna disappoint? Like, I'm shutting the studio down. That's why
They always have.
I tell Koo every time the subscriber count slows down slightly, I go, this channel's stagnating. We're shutting the studio down. But you keep bringing us back with your support. Yeah, they're gonna bring it. I mean, we all know. But let's see their development, because it's so fun to see them going through it. They're young, they're fresh, they've been through a lot of work, and they're finally coming into their own and forming the band that everyone here watching has come to appreciate so much. So BABYMONSTER Last Evaluation Episode 3, K-Pop on lock. Let's get into it.
조이부터 소름이 돋았어요.
표정이나 액팅들이 너무 좋았어요.
감동 깊게 봤습니다.
BT.
최애곡이 스테이거든요. 아픔을 이미 다 겪은 그런 노래여가지고
10대가 20대의 감정을 낼 수가 없고 흉내지.
Oh yeah.
발음가 어려워요.
That was. I remember we were talking about that. Like, oh, you can't. You don't know what this feels like.
Oh yeah, their coach was telling them that they're young. They're still so young. They're like, you don't know what someone experienced in their 20s, and someone in their 20s doesn't know what someone experienced in their 30s. So you have to find it in yourself, find a connection, and fake it to an extent and mimic it, but try and find that connecting thread of emotion that can relate to it, even though you can't experience it for yourself. A lot like actors do with method acting. But yeah, we'll see. I love that
Good
freeze frame.
Good freeze on Chiquita's face there.
Let's keep going.
노래도 진짜 잘해요. 근데 그것부터 알아야 돼. 내 오디언스가 누군가.
아 이런 것까지 생각을 왜 못했지?
Don't beat yourself up.
감정.
툭하면 거짓말로 내 맘에 상처를 내어놓고 미안하단 말 한마디 없이 또 나 혼자 위로하고 오늘 하루도 혹시 날 떠날까 늘 불안해해 I just want you to stay 점점 무뎌가는 너의 끝무 표정 속에 Yeah 천천히 내려오는 참을 거울에 속삭이곤 날 당연하게 생각하는 너지만 그게 너다워 그래도 stay with me
Cut off in the middle, but they are killing it. Just it's soft, but there's passion in the voices. But who was the one that had to completely learn the language and words for this song? Is
That was from episode 1, I believe, right?
No, that was in episode 1, but in the last episode 2, she's from Japan, I believe.
Yeah, and she was asking Parita, who's from Thailand.
No, that was also in that, but it's also in this, like a complete learning of the language. Remember?
Oh, right. Yeah,
Is that Aurora?
I think maybe Asa.
Maybe it was Asa. But anyway, very impressive. We haven't seen her get in. He's there. He's just like, Aurora.
Yeah, he's already flabbergasted.
Yeah, they're doing great. What is that? Is that a light in front of him? It's funny, but they're killing him.
널 닮은 듯한 슬픈 멜로디 이렇게 나를 리는데 네 향기는 달콤한 feeling이 너무 밉지만 사랑해 어두운 밤이 날 가두기 전에 내 곁을 떠나지 마 아직 날 사랑하니 내 마음과 같다면 오늘은 떠나지 마 굳이 너여야만 하는 이유 묻지 마 그저 내 곁에 Stay with me there's something like na 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 na. 지금 다
Their harmonizing is so
Yeah, that's
great.
That
Like,
was awesome.
in that part and at the earlier part, their voices just come together so great.
It sounds a lot different than Blackpink too when they
Yeah.
harmonize, but
Which was like the goal, right? They're like, take this song. One, we're gonna give you the slowest song. They asked them like, what's each of your favorite Blackpink song?
Right.
They're like, great, we're not doing that. Then like, we give you that. So they give them the slowest one, and they're like, make it your own. See how you can work with this. And I think they're doing a great job. Personally, I'm sure a bunch of you disagree. Not. It's classic. Burn. We'll keep going.
딱 많은 걸 바라는 게 아니야 그저 내 곁에 Stay with me The fire still burns as the world turns Looking back to fade the black I pray a return Every day feeling the pain Driving me crazy insane Can't get you out of my brain Seems like you float on my 시간을 붙잡은 채 그대로 있어줄래 한순간이라도 네 모습 내 맘에 전도 담은 수북해 yeah. 거짓말 같은 세상 so cute with and truth This you, this a letter from me to you 널 닮은 듯한 슬픈 멜로디 이렇게 날 울리는데 네 향기는 달콤한 felony 너무 밉지만 사랑해 yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was just gonna say, you were right about Asa. And she killed it coming in there. It's interesting, those jean boots she's wearing that
Oh,
go
yeah.
up to her knees.
Some YG fashion for you.
Currently, I guess my bias in this song so far is Rami. I
Okay.
think she opened up the song really well
Okay.
and was carrying it. I don't know what position she ended up in the band in terms of singer and stuff, but I thought her voice is coming out great and she's doing good. Great.
어두운 밤이 널 겨두기 전에 내 곁을 떠나지 마 아직 날 사랑하니 내 맘과 같다면 오늘은 떠나지 마 굳이 너여야만 하는 이유 묻지 마 그저 내 곁에 Stay with me It goes through the song like na 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 지금 당장 많은 걸 바라는 게 아니야 그저 내 곁에 Stay with me 감사합니다
Yeah, they killed it on that one. They all did great. I love the sultry nature of their voices. The rap was great and all that. Chiquita came with it on that last verse that she covered.
did.
But just a very talented band.
Yeah, the talent. These. I don't know. How do they get so good this young? It's crazy.
Yeah.
A lot
Well,
of hard work.
16 hours a day training. You're in the gym. You're dancing. You're singing. You're doing.
Yeah.
I would like. Are there videos up of like their first appearance where they got chosen to be in the school? Because I'd be.
I don't know. There's
interested in
some
that.
introduction videos to each member that people asked us to look at. We haven't done that yet.
We'll get around to that. Yeah, but I'd definitely be interested to see. Like I'd killed to see Suga's. Suga's the one that just went into an audition and wasn't.
No, that was V.
Sorry, V. Yeah, V from
BTS.
BTS wasn't even planning to audition and then came in. It would be awesome if they had video of that came in. Same with these girls, a lot of them. I'd love to see what they did in their first appearance to wow them and get in. Because in America, it would probably be like, hey, you kind of suck, but your parents have 20 grand to throw at this, so we'll let you in.
Like I know,
like Barbizon models.
Like I know for Lisa, YG held an audition. It was something like 1,000 or 3,000 people, and they just picked one person. They picked Lisa.
Wow.
Yeah.
1 out of 3,000.
Might have been 1,000. I forget.
Even so.
Yeah.
That's very... So yeah, if those are out there and exist, if that's in those videos he was talking about their origin stories, I'd love to check that out. Let's keep going. I thought they killed it. Obviously, all 7 of them are making the band. So now we'll see how they act now that they're going to be official. Or wait, they didn't tell them how many they're going to keep, right?
Yeah, at some point, I think they had thought there was only going to be like 5 members. It might get into that later in later episodes.
Oh, I'm sure it will, because there's drama. That may be the end of this episode. They're going like, so we can't say for sure how many of you. So we're going to read off the list. If you hear your name, step forward. And then someone's going to feel dejected and left out. And then they're going to throw that name out. And they're going to step forward. And everyone will be, ah! And we'll be excited. Let's keep going.
아쉬웠어요. 저는 중간 평가를 받잖아요. 되게 좋은 에너지를 많이 받고 너무 잘했던 기억으로 가득 차서 이렇게만 하면은 진짜 좋은 평가 받을 수 있겠다 했는데 오늘 4분이 이 무대 위에 서자마자부터 왜 그러지? 피곤하나? 라는 생각을 했어요.
와우.
가수는 그러면 안 되잖아요. 어떤 일이 있어도 그 다음 날엔 아무렇지 않게 무대 위에서 노래해야 되는 게 가수인데
This lady's the Simon Cowell of the K-pop industry. Brutal, perhaps fair. I don't know. I respect people that are honest with their opinion, though.
Yeah.
So, even if it's not what you want to hear, I respect. Not what I want to hear. I respect you for sharing it.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to improve unless you do that.
That's right.
근데 오늘 여러분들에 대한 애정이 크기 때문에 더 아쉬웠었던 것 같아요. 네.
스테이라는 곡은 퍼포밍하기가 굉장히 힘든 곡이에요. 그러니까 무대에서 하기가 되게 힘들어. 근데 제일 아쉽게 느껴졌던 거는 노래적으로는 너무 완벽했으나 모든 포인트가 딱딱 기계처럼 정해져 있었어. 동선들이 보여지는 퍼포먼스 자체가 너무 딱딱해서 그런 느낌들이 사람들에게 좀 즐거움을 주지 못한 게 아닌가라는 생각을 했습니다.
너무 짜여
Speaks for
있는 듯한
everybody.
느낌이 좀 많이 들어서 그랬었던 것 같아요.
Was more like kind of like for all 3 of us when we were helping you guys record this song. It felt more of like a fatherly experience where like my heart was beating for you guys. So it was like hard for me to critique it, but then when I saw your performance, like I fell into believing like that you guys really were about the song. It's just great to see you guys turn it on. Like I like to give a lot of respect and to Chiquita. I think you have that look that kind of draws people in, and you turn that on, and it's something special to see just right in front of it. I think her.
That guy, he was the coach for the threesome in the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's great. He's a great person to have on your side as a mentor and stuff. It seems to be. He's supportive but honest, and he really wants to help them move on and get better and better.
Yeah, he's great.
He hasn't criticized yet. But he is critical and honest, but also in a supportive way.
Right.
When he gives out his critique, you feel like he's genuinely doing it because he sees what's good in them and wants them to succeed. That's how I take it anyway. You're the man.
Star song. Everybody did well, but then Chiquita performance with her like 매력? I don't know. That kind of came out today. That was great to see.
다음에 저 열심히 하겠습니다. 그리고 더 잘 할 거예요.
자, 그래서 너희들이 할 이번에 미션곡은
How you like that?
노래를 틀어드릴게요. 리액션 기대할게요. 리액션.
잠깐 누가 시간을 좀 멈춰봐.
이 곡을 들으면 깨끗하고 청순하고 이런 느낌이 저한테는 좀 들었던 것 같아요. 4명이 춤추던 거를 7명이 춤췄을 때 뭔가 다른 깨끗함이 나올 수 있겠다.
So they are going to bring all 7 of them together. For a second, it was 3 of them. I thought that they were going to do it separate.
So I'm not sure if you noticed, but the 4 that we just saw all in white,
Right?
that's Blackpink.
It was
If
3.
you go
I
back,
thought.
right there,
There's only 3.
might be one hiding.
곡을 들으면
There's always one hiding in the
깨끗하고
back seat.
청순하고
Yeah,
Saw the
you're
arm.
right.
So that's Blackpink doing their little dance practice.
That's the dead giveaway with Blackpink.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blackpink knows. In those videos, they definitely know how to bring it. They got some good moves. Anyway. Okay, so we'll be the 7 girls together though.
이런 느낌이 저한테는 좀 들었던 것 같아요. 4명이 춤추던 거를 7명이 춤췄을 때 뭔가 다른 깨끗함이 나올 수 있겠다.
One, 이 앵글이 나와야 돼. Five, 완전 업이야 얘들아. 여기서 갖고 와야 돼. 여기서 힘 받고 내려갈 거야.
평소에 많이 안 췄던 춤 스타일이기도 하고 선을 살린 그런 댄스를 잘 할 수 있을까? 그리고 이거를 7명이 처음 맞춰보는 그런 곡이다 보니까 많이 설레는 것 같아요.
안녕하세요, 루카입니다. 이제 녹음실로 지금 가고 있습니다. 저희가 그런 메인으로 하는 거는 처음이라서 조금 긴장됩니다.
We thought that it would be best for them to be able to hear their voice and to be able to focus on their details of pronunciation and singing and get the best performance.
Ironic, he said pronunciation. In America, you would say pronunciation, even though it is spelled pronounce-iation. But yeah, so they're gonna have them record the song themselves, so they don't have to focus on that and go to the dance. Love it, and they're hearing themselves.
I don't know what to do without you. Yeah. I don't know what to do without you.
너무 좋았어요. 저는 개인적으로
제 목소리를 이제 직접 녹음해서 듣고 그걸 연습을 할 수 있었던 거니까 진짜 너무 행복했어요.
한번 해보자. 중간 점검. 맨 처음에 그 코러스 맨 처음에 들어가는 파트 뭐지? 맨 처음에 훅 들어가는 부분? 거기만 하고 있고 거기만. 맞아.
6, 7, 8.
이 부분 맞아. 내가 지금 지적하고 싶은 부분이 이 부분인데 좀 더 손들이 더 잘 맞았으면 좋겠어. 부드럽게.
Stop. It's like we could do it without the song. Go to that
Yeah.
exact part.
So much pressure too.
I know.
The big boss man comes in.
Exactly in the middle of your breakfast. You're like,
Dang.
oh crap. Let's do a mid check. Okay.
블랙핑크가 워낙 크게 글로벌 그룹으로 성장했기 때문에 그 다음 나오는 후배 그룹도 잘 만들겠다는 생각을 매일매일 신경 쓰고 있습니다.
Boy. Massive amount of pressure on him to follow up on his initial success.
Sure.
Give him credit.
I mean, he's already
Well,
huge. You know,
he is, but that just means you're only as good as your next success.
Sure.
What have you done for me lately? the classic thing. Everyone loves you until they don't, until your first flop or your next flop, and then they're like, that guy sucks, he lost it, he didn't do it. So there is an immense amount of pressure on him to do it. Hopefully, I'm sure we know he handles it well and does it. But it could easily, your pressure on yourself can lead to you doing all sorts of bad things, putting that on other people that affects their performance. But obviously they do well.
He's kind of like us with our reactions.
Stone face. I'm not gonna give you anything.
There.
너무 늦다. 내려가는 타이밍이. 한 바퀴 더 빨리 내려가야겠다. 마지막에. 그 하람아.
네.
너가 유독 뭐 자세가 틀어져 있는 것 같던데? 다시 한번 해봐, 하람아. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 그거 신경 써야 될 것 같아.
네.
오늘 너무 무리하지 말고 내일 할 때 목 쉬고 그러지 마라.
네,
감사합니다. 하람아, 그것 좀 해보자.
네.
그러니까 왜 자꾸 뚝뚝 끊겨 보이지? 너의 문제가 모든 춤이 약간 뚝뚝 끊겨.
근데 저 진짜 너무
왜 울어?
That's all it takes in that immense pressure situation.
Yeah.
But she's gonna take a moment and she's gonna come back stronger than ever. He's trying to make them the best.
신경 많이 썼구나, 거기. 야, 고치면 돼. 울지 마. 연습해보자, 빨리. 진정하고.
네.
같이 해보자.
네. Silver Gone 안녕. 언니 안녕하세요. 나 여기 앉으면 돼요?
앉고 싶은데 아무도 안 앉아.
와 뭐야?
이따가 애들 연습하고 보고 너가 진짜
어떡해.
냉정하게
난
피드백을
냉정하-
해줘.
아, 진짜?
냉정하게 해줘. 왜냐면 너가 말하는 게 애들이 훨씬 자극받을 거야.
오는 거 아니야?
에이,
울면
너가
어떡해.
울릴 거야? 울릴
오면
거야?
어떡해.
안녕.
멈춰봐.
안녕.
이제 멈춰봐. Hello. 안녕하세요. Hello 안녕.
근데 이제 선배님이 너네를 보고 피드백 주실 거니까 완전 있는 최대한의 있는 대로 한번 연습해.
네. 파이팅.
파이팅!
파이팅. 파이팅 파이팅.
She was watching very intently.
Yeah.
You see her eyes darting back and forth.
Yeah.
Keeping with
Lisa's been dancing since she was like 4. And I think she won a competition when she was like 5 or 6.
believe that. But how do you like pay that much attention to 7 different people at the same time and
Sure.
try and be on it? But high praise from Lisa.
좋은 것 같아요. 근데
But
참고 푸는 게
그치,
없어.
그치, 맞아.
그래서
컨트롤.
그 앞에 있는 친구는 그렇게 할 수밖에 없어요. 친구 파트인데. 지금 어떻게 하고 있는지 한번 보여줄 수 있어요? 거기? 그러니까 이렇게 해야 되는 건지. 너무 노래 부르고
그치?
있는데 안 이뻐가지고.
그래서 내가 올라올 때라도 시선을 일부러 옆으로 주고 올라오라 했거든.
그러면 조금 더
조금 더 봐.
더 사선 아예 확실히 더 틀어요.
네.
한번 해봐 줄 수 있어요?
네.
그럼 여기서부터 아예 그치.
아 어렵다. 어렵네. 이걸 어떻게? 아니면 이렇게 위로 치잖아요. 근데 방금 이렇게 치거든요. 사선으로 말고 그냥 위로 쳐야 될 것 같아요. 그래야 친구들이랑 비슷하게 보이니까.
네.
한 번 더.
네.
오케이.
좀 나아진 것 같았어요. 근데 포인트 제대로 하면 좋을 것 같아요.
네.
따따.
So much precision
Oh yeah.
going in. It's hard to look pretty and hard to sing when you do that. Yes, it is. I'm sure. She's gonna make him stars, baby, stars.
뒤에 있는 친구들 살짝 이 뭐지?
그래,
줄이 이렇게 돼.
그래.
그러니까 딱 이렇게 돼야 되는데 이렇게 돼. 한 번 더 할게요.
네.
그 입 밖으로 할게요.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
어색하게 웃어보자.
더 들어오는 것 같아.
여기 라인 다시 해보자, 얘들아.
포인트 안 했어요. 여기서도 치는 것도까지 포인트 해야 돼.
네.
이런 내가 빵.
오케이.
8.
Just stop! Just stop! 다리 벌려봐요. 이거 어떻게 써야 되냐면은 그 친구 앞 친구 발 이렇게 맞춰서 써야 되거든요.
네.
보통 원래는.
여기 맞춰요.
그래야 이게 잘 맞아요.
네.
여기까지 오는 거 다시 해볼까?
네.
딱 이 라인 신경 써서.
네.
7, 8. 맞아.
조금은 쉬다가 한번 볼게요.
Lisa's on top of everything.
Yeah.
You need the point there and there. Then you move slightly closer. You're here. I need you here.
She's a pro.
She is. She is. It's so much work, and it's just one aspect of everything: music, dance, dress, pageantry, tingle factor, all those great things.
진짜 얼굴 징그시다. 엄청.
여기랑 비슷해. 여기 색깔이랑 완전 비슷한데 색깔이. 언니 동생 같아.
또 질문 같은 거 있을까요? 혹시 딱 선배님한테
언니라고 해줘 제발.
리사 언니한테 질문 같은 거 있어?
선을 이쁘게.
What does uni mean?
Uni is so it's the older
Oh, right.
the older female.
Right. Doesn't mean you're old, just older.
살리는 법을.
선. 같이 쳐볼까요?
와, 같이 쳐봐.
같이 쳐볼까?
리사 춤추게 만들었어.
8-person group for a minute.
춤추게 만들어. 얘 같이 해봐.
에이고. 내가 틀렸어. 그러니까 무릎이 이거 아니고 이렇게 닫아. 네. 쭉. 맞아. 여기는 더.
리사 선배님은 저한테 항상 롤 모델이었어요.
근데 그런 분께서 저희랑 같이 춤을 춰주시고 직접 가르쳐 주시는 것 자체가 너무 영광이었고
진심이 되게 많이 느껴졌어요. 그러니까 저희도 열심히 해보겠습니다. 감사합니다.
여유는 있어. 확실히 그때 보이는 거 없고 여유 있어 보여, 그치? 네. 난 괜찮은 것 같아.
7명에서 다 같이 처음 맞추지만 시너지를 보여드리기 위해 정말 노력을 많이 했거든요.
최선을 다해서 열심히 할 거예요.
Do you think we're gonna get to see it?
No, of course not.
Dirty tease. Last evaluation. The bane of my existence. Drawing me in with each episode. We're gonna kill it again though. But they do have a lot of synergy. They work well together and support each other. And it's gotta be awesome. Like they said, like picture your football fan.
Right.
You like play that. Picture if you were doing a pickup game and suddenly who's your favorite player?
My favorite player of all time.
All time.
Wow. Bringing it there, huh?
Ray Finkel himself.
Very cool. Nice.
Dick Buttkiss says, I want in the game. And you end up just playing or dancing or doing whatever you do that you love with your idol. It's got to be incredible.
So
But extremely high pressure that you're going to disappoint them too.
So my favorite player of all time. So, you know, it's easy to go with like the stars,
Right.
like the quarterback or the running back or even a receiver. But I always like the safety position. So for me, Darren Woodson was my favorite player.
Darren Woodson.
Yeah.
Safety, is he full safety or strong safety?
He was a strong safety, but he could line up in a lot of spots. He could be a linebacker, he could play the slot. He could do a lot of things.
Nice. And the safety, I know you're all big American football fans, but the safety is in the back of the defense. And they're sort of keeping an eye. They're making sure no one runs past and gets a long run, and they're moving up. And they're kind of like the last line of defense, right?
It's a fun position to play because you get to see everything.
Nice. Like Jenny sees everything. Assessing these moves. She's the one. It
Lisa.
would be just, or Lisa. It's just like Lisa looking and seeing everything and being ready to react. Anyway, okay, let's close it out.
한 팀이다.
한 팀이다. 원팀이다. 원팀이다.
지금까지 춤 연습을 많이 했지만 7명이서 처음 연습한 것 같은데 이번 노래는 맞아요?
네.
잠깐 누가 시간을 좀 멈춰봐.
They give us a little bit.
진짜 데뷔한 프로 그룹 같았고
움직임이나 뭔가 이런 게 레벨업했다는 느낌이 많이 들어서
확신에 찬 그게 있던데요.
실력인 것 같아요.
진짜 베이비 몬스터네요.
오늘의 전반적인 1등을 발표하자면요. 탈락자가 존재합니다.
전체적으로 봤을 때
모두가 그렇게 느낄 것 같아요.
정말 고생 많았다는 얘기를 해주고 싶어요.
탈락.
That's how I feel in every reaction video.
I'm just rooting for these gals. Yeah, they say we know, but obviously they're keeping the fire under their feet for that. And maybe they do eliminate, and maybe the band comes together and they go like, if she's not in it, we don't want to be in it. She's as much a part of this as anyone. Or do you think they would throw her under the bus? And they're like, you're right, she's dead weight. And then they go, oh wait, we were just kidding. She's in. You're like, aha! They wouldn't do that. These girls get along great. I'm sure they would be heartbroken at this point to see if anyone of them didn't make it. And we're glad they all do make it. Yeah, that was nice. It was nice to see them all working together. It was cool to see, because I watched a couple of the dance performances, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't really seen the training to dance performances.
Yeah.
Which it's clearly a lot of work. I knew that, but I'd never really encountered the process like that, so it was cool.
Long training days for like dancing days. Like I've heard they run like 12, 14-hour days just dancing.
I could dance for about 30 seconds before I'm ready to take a break. That's what I'll give the girl, and then I'll be like, all right, you have fun out here? I'm going to go hit the bar. But, yeah, it's cool. I mean, how many episodes of this are there?
8.
8 episodes.
So we'll be halfway there pretty soon.
All right, we'll be there. Coming up. And don't they have a big anniversary or album coming out in like the next week or something?
Yeah, they're supposed to be in April.
In April. April's right around the corner, gang. So yeah, we'll definitely check back in with them. We'll continue this at some point. But we'll definitely give a little Baby Monster celebration. I'm excited to see what they come out with next. Anything?
No, that was good.
I think
it was a good
that's
episode.
It. Yeah. It's a lot of time together. We know you guys don't want to be with us for the next 2 hours talking about the 10,000 things we could micro comment on. I thought they did great. I think they came together well as a group. You see the emotion of like even under that pressure, one critique can kind of send you into a temporary spiral, but you recovered great and came in, and they just do it because they're professionals. So I love it. We'll keep coming back. We'll do something special for their album release. Likely cover one of the new songs, and we'll see them soon. But thank you, everyone, for tuning in once again. 99 episodes, 100th to come. Check that out. It's not going to be Baby Monster, but there'll be some cool stuff in there. And we're just so thankful that the support, the comments, and all the guidance you guys have given us as we've gone in just under 4 weeks getting through this. And we've been introduced to so many great bands and songs, and we love it. Anything you want to say to the fans?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. We'll catch you on the next one. KPop. On lock. Cool. Ass. We'll see you soon. Peace.